Go Squad TV. This will not be the first nor the last time I got to call out Jacoby from Jalen and Jacoby. I'm not a fan of this dude. This dude is an annoyance. I don't know him personally. So if he even hears this, I really don't think he even cares. I'm just going to keep this a bean. I really get tired of his takes about players' happiness, and I say quote unquote happiness. They get paid millions of dollars. They can go play in whatever teams they want to play. I totally understand that. But they encourage Giannis not to sign that deal, a $230 million deal extension in Milwaukee. Not only are you trying to get him to go to Dallas, like you said, and play with Luka, you're basically getting him to try to trash another organization that's never won a title. It hasn't won a title since 1970 when Kareem was there. Has lost star players in the past that have done nothing but accommodate Giannis. They accommodated Giannis. It's not their fault that Giannis wasn't good enough to beat the Miami Heat for 5 games. If you ask me, Giannis isn't this unstoppable player that everybody thinks he is. As a matter of fact, for as unstoppable as he is in a regular season, what exactly has he ever proven in the postseason? I mean, let's really be honest. I don't care about the numbers. He can't hit a three if it saved his life. All right? He's never learned a legit jump shot. He's trying. He's just not good at it. When defense tend to lock him down, they lock him down or they zone or they play certain defenses where he can't figure it out. He just wants to go and bulldoze dudes, and he can't figure it out that you can't do that. His game, for lack of a better word, as great as it is, it's kind of one-dimensional because he can't shoot. He's not a great shooter. All right, you could dare him to shoot. All he's going to do is run up and down the floor like a reindeer and dunk on you. And it's like, for all the flack James Harden gets, and I'm not a James Harden guy, James Harden has 10 times more skill than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is a very one-dimensionally dominant player. And as great as he is, and yes, he's one-dimensional offensively, he's basically run up and down the floor and dunk. That's pretty much what he is. He's not going to beat you off the dribble. He's not going to he can't shoot. He's not a dude that has a bunch of moves. He's just a big guy that's strong, fast, and is going to dunk on you. He's a 2-time MVP. Much credit to him. But do I think that he's not at fault for why they lost to Miami? They lost because he sucked. He didn't play well. It wasn't just the players. He always wants to blame the teammates. He didn't play well. And what exactly did he do to make those teammates better? For all the flack that LeBron gets for leaving for Miami, at least he made Mo Williams an all-star. He made Mo Williams an all-star. Mo Williams was an all-star with him. He was the second option to LeBron. Mo Williams. I have never seen Giannis make players better around him. Middleton's always been a great three-point shooter, but that's all he really is. Bledsoe was trash. I give you that. He wasn't a great player when he played there. But what I mean? Like, why are we gonna just start blaming all the role players? Like, I get tired of the superstar entitlement that I'm too good to play with the players I have around you. So I'm just not gonna play. I'm just gonna go and leave and go somewhere else and play with guys that will make me better. If that's the case, Giannis needs to come out and say that. But Jacoby, don't be out here trying to insinuate or try to make it seem like he has to move. Because now you're messing a franchise up. You're going to have another small market go down the tubes. The league needs balance. We don't need more super teams every year. Let teams draft, man. Let him stay where he's at. If they don't win after 5 years, he's still gonna have a good 10 years left once his 5 years up anyway. He's very young. He's not an old player. He's only 25 years old. 25, 26 maybe. You see what LeBron's doing? You know what I mean? I look at the Greek freak. He's a physical specimen. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if those knees are going to last. But eventually he needs to start learning, like Giannis needs to start learning how to develop a game once that athleticism goes. Because eventually that athleticism, as great and as tall as he is going to go. At least LeBron has done that. I don't know if Giannis is capable of doing that. I don't know if he's capable of being able to post up and shoot fadeaways. I don't know if he's capable of being able to distribute in a positive manner to get other players better. I just know he's always going to rebound. I know he's going to dunk. He's always going to be around like that 20 and 10 range statistically. He's always going to be a threat in that matter. But a lot of his points come through fast breaks. They come through dunks. And I'm going to be honest with you. He's not a complete player yet. He probably never will be. He'll never be a great, effective three-point shooter. Let's just be honest. He's never going to be a great three-point shooter. If you think he's going to be Steph Curry tomorrow, it's not happening. So whether he goes to Golden State or he goes to Dallas, I just don't like the idea of ESPN sending Jacoby out there to tell him not to sign a contract. Now, Giannis is going to do what the hell he wants to do. His agent going to do what the hell he wants to do. They want to do whatever. They're not going to listen to Jacoby. But I just don't like the idea of ESPN continuously giving power to these players to just keep leaving situations that are not that bad. Sometimes the best player is going to lose. LeBron was in Cleveland for many years. Sometimes the best player is going to lose. That doesn't mean he's not going to come back and win the next year. Who's to sit there and say that Milwaukee doesn't end up in the finals? He goes and wins a title. What are you going to do? You going to tell him to leave now? Come on, man. He's the only thing Milwaukee has. If you take a market like that, you take that away from him, you take him away from that market, you understand you're exploding a team. You're going to end up messing the team up. And you can sit there and say that's management's problem. Like, no, it isn't. He didn't play up to par. Just like when LeBron left in that second round against Boston when he got smoked, he didn't play well. Why don't we just call it like it is? Screw the entitlement, man. Stop entitling these people. They gotta prove. They gotta show and prove. At least Michael, at least guys that played in the past, although it's a different league now, they had bad games, but they owned up to it, and then they never left. They're like, screw it, we're gonna make this work. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is. This new athlete these days, some of these guys, man, they don't look at that Kobe blueprint. Kobe did ask for a trade in 07 to the Chicago Bulls, I remember. But in all honesty, he never left LA. He never left LA. He never left LA. And they built a contender around him. They got Gasol. They already had Bynum. They ended up winning 2 titles. And they were a contender for a few years after that. Can't just keep taking the special stuff out the league. Giannis does not need to be on like teams where he's just on teams. Like, he's going to get exposed. Just like he did in the playoffs last year and the year before that. The truth of the matter is that ain't Milwaukee's fault. That's him. It wasn't Milwaukee's fault he folded against Toronto and Kawhi locked him down. How's it Milwaukee's fault when he got hurt and during the game, 2 games, 3 games he played before that wasn't stopping anybody? Where were the stops? Where was the leadership? All this unfollowing stuff or following your teammates. I'm like, man, listen. This has got to stop. This has got to stop, man. Anyway, it's the way of the league right now. Players are going to move team to team. I'm just not a fan of this Jacoby dude. I don't even like this show. I don't know even watching it. I've never really been the biggest Jalen Rose fan. So it is what it is. Go Squad TV. My rant's over. Be back with more content later.